Welcome to GrownScaredyCats.
Yep, back at it again with some MADiSON.
Yeah, this is our third. Well, if you don't count VR, this would be our third play. Hopefully, we get to like 75%. It'd be nice to beat this in 4 sittings.
Audio's good. Audio is good.
We fixed it.
Look at that. Look at that.
See, you have the setup now.
Well, I'm waiting for Cyber Monday so I can get a decent monitor. I'm using my work monitor right now, which is like a Dell 24-inch.
Yeah, that's got good 720. Yeah. 24 hertz. No,
very, very high-end stuff.
It's better than that.
Response time 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Not milliseconds. 2.5 seconds.
You know what's so crappy?
What's that?
Is like the day after our stream.
It worked fine.
I recorded, Metal Gear Solid, and I was like, of course, it's just working fine.
Yeah.
It's just fine.
Well, on that note, a letter from our illegitimate sponsors. Gores. The yellowest of bellies, because we are a yellow belly.
Yeah, let's get stirred.
Let's get stirred.
I want to get stirred.
So where we left off last time, we were balls deep in this stupid candle puzzle. And the Nazi kept killing me, and I got very frustrated. And Colin was like, hey, you just want to end it right here? And I was like, yes. I'm good.
Emotions too heightened for too long.
Yeah, there is a such thing as fear exhaustion.
Yeah.
Like, it really is. But with that being said, it is 8:55, so let's just get it going, baby. Picking up where we left off.
In 1951, and I think we were trying to do the blue candle.
Okay, 1951. Yeah, because 1951 is where that Nazi was. Which is weird to me because, like, the Nazi's ex-wife, that supposedly, I feel like she probably murdered him, is in this same church praying.
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't he go after her?
Well, she's protected in the confession booth.
So can I go in there? Can we swap?
You should try it and see if it'll get you.
If only.
Okay, so it saved us at the yellow candle.
Let's see what we have.
So we'll have to, I think, go to 51.
We have the green candle. All we have is the green candle. Well, the yellow candle's lit, so
yeah,
that's all that matters right now.
Well, we should have a... Did you die after you set down the candles? So maybe it saved in the blue room. The candles are there because you set them down.
I really, really hope not, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. Here's my exit right here.
Look at you get out of that maze like it was nothing.
That was pure coincidence, but I'll take it. So the blue room, or the blue room from a different time?
Blue room from a different time.
Oh, fantastic.
Where you going?
I don't know. I thought I was going the right way.
To your right.
I'm going to the cross. I'm going to my salvation.
And you can take a picture of the cross. I bet something might happen. Man, would have been cool if it like showed up upside down in the picture.
Cool or terrifying?
I mean, tomato.
Tomato, potato. You said to the right? This way?
Now look at the cross. And then right. There's a door there. You gotta go left, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So 1951.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I was killed, so.
Correct path. See if the candles are still there.
It's still really loud. Okay, here's a confession. So, am I safe in here? She's not praying right now. Wasn't she in here praying last time?
Yeah, you could hear her saying.
Like the end of the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah. I'm not a religious man. Can you take a picture of it?
about to get got. I don't know.
He killed you so bad, you like phase shifted through a bench on the door.
I don't know, man. That was no bueno. Did I get my candles back at least? No. Okay, alright. I may switch controllers. This one's a little janky. Like it works, but the buttons kind of are not the best. Do I have to go?
You have to go 87.
So going to what, the blue room?
Blue, I think, is where we were last time, which is like, I guess, where the candles are. And so if you can at least get the candles before you die, it would be
I really wish we had like a layout of the maze. I know it provided one,
yeah.
but we were like, now I'm paying the price. Oh my gosh, this guy is totally gonna get me. Okay. No candles.
What the hell? Where did our candles go?
Surely we don't have to go pick them back up.
Maybe we went and tried.
I'm just trying to get out of here. I can't see anything. It's just crappy. God. You know, each stream so far, we've kind of warmed up to the terror.
Yeah.
But since we stopped here last time, like, it's just...
Oh, you're so dead.
Oh, that's not even...
Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe just get to 87 again.
Yeah, that's how much I do.
So what the hell happened to our candles?
Let's see if there's somewhere we have to. Let's see if we have to collect the candles again.
The color of death, the color of wine, the color of Jesus' blood.
Okay, so that one is definitely red. We know that for a fact.
Yeah.
The color of life, the color of peace, the color of our little angels.
But what color is that?
You had to take a picture. I think it shows up in the picture.
Oh shoot.
Angels were green, Jesus was red, God was yellow, Queen was
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, angels are green, Jesus is red.
Where the fuck did our candles go?
I don't know, but it's kind of bumming. Like, I really just want to get past this puzzle. Not because I'm like over it or anything, but it's just terrifying. I think being chased by that Nazi is the most on edge this game has made me so far.
I think me being in the sewer well with the radio.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna take a picture.
yeah, that was nuts.
Or the other sewer tunnel thing.
Hold on. Here's the blue candle.
No.
They were in storage. Okay, now let's just make sure. So we have the red candle, blue candle, the green candle. That's all we need, right? Because we already lit the yellow candle.
Yeah. But I'm like, how are we gonna do all four? Because it takes one of our candles. Right?
I don't know if you need to place all the candles.
Maybe we just need to do the two.
I think you just need to place like one specific candle in the right spot. Look at this.
Well, the bell tower was green, right?
The bell tower was green.
So maybe we should try the green maze. Because didn't we get to the blue and
It didn't like
it
wasn't-
didn't?
didn't
Yeah,
work.
it didn't work. So maybe green in 1951 is what we gotta do.
Do I have to get 1951?
You could try green in here since
Let's lit up.
there's no baddie.
Yeah, let's try it. Was the bell tower up here? I think so. Yeah. But the question is, where do you put it though? Oh, I guess you have to go in the maze,
You have to go
obviously,
in the
duh.
maze.
Yeah, that makes sense. My left trigger's like giving me resistance. There's blue, yellow. It says red. Yep. And that. There we go, there's green. I'm trying to remember, what did we do to light the yellow one?
I think you just have to get the green one that matches green, which would be,
It would be this one right
the
here.
angels. Yeah.
The color of our little angels.
Oh, thank goodness. So now there should be, what, two more?
Two.
Red
Yeah.
and blue.
And then I would go ahead and check red. In
Since it's
here.
right here, might as well try it.
Well, you have to be in the red room, the red maze.
Yeah, you're probably. Oh, yeah, obviously.
But we can check here and cross it off at least. Because I think it is somewhat random. It would be nice if blue was the only one we had to do with 51.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
I feel like we checked red though.
Yeah, because red was pretty easy. That was easy to remember. They're just intuitive. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be that easy. Okay, so not that way. No, that's the exit. Dead end.
Da-da. Bro's got some heavy breathing.
Yeah. Well, can you blame him? Wait. Okay. Well, I just went in a giant circle.
Yeah.
Can't go that way.
It's like, why? I don't even remember there being any doors around.
Right? Give me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, here we go. Okay, red, right?
Yeah. But Jesus
There isn't one.
there, so we
No.
gotta do red and blue in the other world.
Are you for sure it's 1951 that we have to go to?
Mm-hmm.
I hate you. You're like the messenger.
I didn't make out the rules to this game. I did make you take the sticks first, but
You did.
Non-consensual stick giving.
Take it to the candy shop. I'll let you lick the lollipop.
Tear, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So yeah, I just gotta do blue and red.
Yeah. So just while avoiding a Nazi.
Easy.
We in the business of killing Nazis. And baby, business is booming. You know, that movie may be worth rewatching. I haven't seen it in so long. Glorious Bastard, yeah. It's so good. It's just long. It's one of those movies that if you watch it, you really don't want to watch it again for like a year or two because it's like 3.5 hours long.
Like a Tarantino.
Yeah, oh, yeah, basically.
See, you said it, and all I could think of was Major Payne. He's like, pain is my business, and business is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something, take your mind off the pain. Oh, wait, I gotta concentrate. Blue.
Yeah.
What color? What was blue representing?
Gall.
God.
I'm pretty sure.
When you said God like that just now, like the way you said it,
Yeah.
it reminded me of this movie I think was called 30 Days of Night. It's about vampires, and they're basically just dominating this town in Alaska, like during like their time period where it's like 30 days of night. And one of the guys that was about to get killed started praying. He's like, God, please help me, God. And then this vampire in the creepiest voice just whispered in his ear, no God, no God. And I was like, oh.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Where you going, man?
Man, I'm checking every nook and cranny because I don't want to accidentally miss where I'm supposed to go. And it's been way too long. Why is it? Man, this controller's too wonky. We're about to swap them out. I feel like this Nazi's gonna come at me, and I'm gonna panic.
It's gonna come out. He'll get you.
That's the
There we
exit.
go.
Is that the right?
Oh, no, you're right.
It's the exit. It show is. How about we take turns on the candles? I'm just kidding. I'm
Okay,
just
you
kidding.
die, I'll go.
Don't threaten me with a good time, because I will literally just sit here until I get got. Oh my gosh.
It's the Get that one. Hopefully it took it.
Did it count it?
I think it counted it. Oh,
Hey, I got you some progress though. Allegedly. We'll see. Just check and see if the blue candle's in your inventory. I think it counted it. Unless a very real possibility is the game glitches because two things were happening at the same time.
yeah, and then all of our progress is done for.
And then we're gonna shut it off and play Broforce.
Bro. Yeah, this controller was
Yeah, in fact, let's just One pause it really quick. This should. Okay.
Ooh, and this one's nice and cool. It's not all like sloppy seconds. I like it.
You know, I like to warm things up for you. You know, it is kind of a bitch move that I gave you the sticks, like one candle away. Like, I should have just finished when I started. No. No. I feel like this one's pretty easy to find.
Yeah, there was like a hallway. Yeah, you can just scream that though.
There you go. And it's gonna be straight ahead. Jesus Cristo.
The color of Jesus.
Okay.
The bell.
I would say 87. I think it's just straight over there, yeah. Back in 1951.
Uh-oh. Your controller. It's not responding.
Okay, that's a first. Let's just switch controllers.
Alright.
Okay, now switch it back.
This one back on.
Always something.
That was weird.
That's never happened before.
Dude, it's probably the game. That was cool.
It's Psycho Manus.
Can't get me if I'm reading something.
Hans Goring?
Her coffin was.
I don't know, but just anywhere from there sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's right. It's right here.
Madison Hill. 1944 to 1987. is this? Her skull?
Well, who else's would it be, buddy?
Why do I keep getting the tiny enclosed spaces?
I literally played for like, what, 8 minutes? I was like, here you go. You can get it. If there was a jerk move, you can give it back to me if you want.
I'll play a little bit here. That wouldn't mention me too scared.
Too late.
Bricks?
Oh god.
You have a hammer, don't you?
Yeah, we can't use it. It's gonna make me turn around. There's gonna be something scary.
Nope.
So I have to set her skull somewhere. No.
It's sealed off.
I don't want to turn around. Let's do it this way. Okay.
Oh, this is not gonna be good.
No. I don't want that.
This is not gonna be good. I hear something. Ominous sound.
I'm gonna take a picture of the bricks. We open it up again. Bricks. Ooh, the lights are getting worse. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to run. Tell her I need some stone first. Oh, and there
What?
goes the door.
Do y'all need anything from HEB?
Maybe I have to do that faster.
I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to die just now.
Maybe when I saw him, I was supposed to turn and run. I got a picture of him, so.
Bricks?
I think I was supposed to turn and run. And I did. Although that wouldn't give me much time.
Okay. I don't know, man. I would say just if
What?
he pops up, just run
Yeah, just gotta run.
the opposite direction.
The other way, yeah.
Yeah.
Just didn't do it last time. Yeah.
God. The attic. The attic.
Check some stuff over. Yoink. And now, how scary could a house be?
know, after all of that, this doesn't really seem like much. That's the refrigerator. The mini fridge.
There we go.
John? This is the 4th time I've tried to call you. Priest Thomas speaking. I was able to finally get the information you asked for, and the truth is, I'm worried about your family. Generally speaking, demons try to complete simple rituals to break the bondage of their souls. To carry out this ritual, you must rid yourself of an object with important sentimental value to you. Offer it as a sacrifice. There were practitioners of witchcraft who became haunted as a result of their thievery and dishonesty. They used to steal jewelry from ancient dynasties as to avoid performing the sacrifice directly for themselves with their own sentimental objects. They bought the sacrifice with the emotions of others. But this perverse being is trying to go beyond even that. We are speaking of an ancient ritual, of which very little is known. 7 sacrifices, 7 mutilations.
7?
I believe we are facing a body exchange type of ritual. Madison Hale was trying to complete such a ritual before she was murdered, and now she is forcing your child to finish it for her. She is trying to steal your son's body.
Body exchange
Call me
ritual?
as soon as you get this message.
Is that what she's after?
Alright, some scary shit. Okay. Where do we go from here? Still those clocks. Still the toilet, I think, to do. Oh, our statue's back. It's still locked. Every time.
Yeah. It's the Babadook.
Okay, and this was his save, which we still don't have the numbers for.
So I'm wondering if, because your grandfather was trying to do like some like a weird like ritual thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm wondering if you have to go to like your grandmother's room or something like that, because he was trying to bring her back, right? And I'm assuming that that's when Madison Hill came. There's the statue again.
It was just somewhere else, and now it popped right back there.
I'm so desensitized now though. It's just like, okay, whatever from the statue.
But this was the room. Oh, maybe that's a different room. What was grandmother's room?
I think is it the one with the bed and all the prescription bottles? Or I can't remember where it's at though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't remember where it's at either.
I guess we'll
Maybe it's
bump into it eventually.
still locked.
That's that.
It wasn't downstairs.
This is it. So is there anything to pick up in here?
Still lock it, which we can't pick up. That was on the one. Did the dial to open it up. Okay, so find something to pick up, huh?
I mean, just a guess.
She was so sick.
Cataracts. Yeah, she was losing her vision, remember? And
Yeah.
she was writing in her diary, and it kept getting worse and worse because you couldn't see.
That's a little acceptable.
Grandma's diary.
Diary, which we
Yeah. Is there not like a back room from here or something?
There was
There's nothing. This is just a bathroom. That's where you would think that you would use the hammer right there.
yeah, I would. Maybe they need a pry bar. Because there's other things that require like a pry bar, but we haven't come across, I don't think.
No, not that I recall.
See, that's just a picture.
I'm gonna laugh if that statue ends up being like your guardian angel, kind of protecting you this whole time, and you think he's the enemy because he's creepy.
It's supposed to have a pry bar at this point. Just missed it.
There are meds everywhere.
Yeah, it could be that it's guiding us,
Yeah.
but but where, dude?
Is this? Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I think there's something else under that plank.
Let me use that
What? That's for the basement key.
Yeah.
You want to go to the basement? Wasn't it your favorite?
I assume the basement.
So where's your dad right now during all of this?
I don't know. It's a good question. I imagine a lot of the doors. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I can't even get mad about that.
Have fun in the basement. Oh, they're trying to screw it.
The crowbar is in the basement.
What the hell is this place?
I got a barrier.
Just a smidgen.
You better do something. You got it.
Hey, wish I could. Oh, it's. I can just. The more I smack it, the. The basement. that was a storage.
So,
This game is big on jump scares.
so when you flick it, you gotta flick it the right way. To get the crowbar.
Okay, alright. Let's be smart about this. The crowbar is in the basement. These all say the same thing.
Yeah, so you have to. It look like when you swing it, it changes, and you have to look and see if the crowbar appears. Grab it.
Maybe this way.
Oh, there we go. There's a safe at least. I would look around and see.
Okay. Oh, it does change, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you got to get it to the right mix. Yeah, she's calling you. Welcome to my hell when I had to do that in the basement.
This is cruel and unusual punishment.
And it should pop. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the floorboard now, in my Grammy's room.
Yeah, and we also have the toilet that I think we can.
Oh my god, this makes me so uncomfortable.
Oh, so there's groaning.
I hear it.
So I think you have to find the one that groans. Which I think is that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's evil.
Yeah, it's to your right.
Maybe this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, so we know we got toilet.
Just give me a second here. Holy crap.
That woman. She doesn't show in the photos. Somehow the photos of her. They burn.
Well, she is a demon. They did so well on the minor stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah,
think this is an indie developer too.
That's good.
A smaller studio.
That was like the one thing I think was the best was being in the safe room and Visage and the hand, like the light bulb unscrewed
yeah.
and the hand came out. You're like, am I okay? The moment you took a step.
The light
She
bulb
killed us. Yeah.
slowly unscrewed
Yeah.
was like the creme de la creme on that game.
And being in a safe room was just like, oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, it's guiding me. I was wondering if I needed to put the skull like on that right there.
Yeah, maybe eventually.
So let's go to how to get back to that room.
Well, there's a toilet,
In here?
which I think we can crowbar now.
Oh yeah, maybe. If I can just get my cursor on it.
No, maybe not.
Maybe on this side? Might as well at least try it. I don't think it's gonna let. Well. No. Okay.
So Grandma's room.
Is it this way?
It was in this part of the house. I think if you go back.
Back this way?
And then take yeah. And I think it was to the left. I think this was over.
Yep.
The noise is getting you.
Oh yeah. I am kind of letting it though. I'm allowing myself to get immersed.
Fudge that. I ain't never scared.
I'm always scared. Always. I don't know why I play these games. But there's a certain rush to them.
Is this the ring she mentioned in her diary?
Something invaluable, the sacrifice. So now I better take this back to that closet.
God. My eyes. My eyes burn.
Cataracts.
God. I need to get out of this fucking house.
Okay. Well, that's intriguing. I'm not sure what to do at this point. I assume you offered the ring up as a sacrifice.
Maybe go back. Because we're kind of backtracking, so go straight. And then to the left there.
Into this room.
Yeah, because there's a whole other portion of the house.
Oh, I forgot all about this stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to listen to that crap.
Oh yeah, because there's something in there now.
That's the angel statues, or whatever they are.
So yeah, we probably need to go there.
Well, how do I get in there? I can't
You
remember.
go through that door. Because we still have that door to unlock, right?
Oh, you're right.
Where did these come from?
Well, there's that door.
I guess I would take the items and then take a picture.
Yeah, I hate games where your cursors have to be like at a specific
Right.
spot to interact, but
Yeah.
you can't see the cursor. It's like a tiny little dot.
It's so meant for PC.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
That's the Necronomicon. Clara, Barakta.
A body exchange ritual?
Ah, this is heavy.
I need to put an end to this.
A sentiment object. Okay, well, it
Yeah.
literally shows a ring.
We've got
Sentimental object. Two bodies. Who is a guest?
There's the skull.
Yeah.
In human
So the
ashes.
guest is MADiSON, and I'm the host apparently.
Yeah.
And human ashes. Where?
I guess we can start setting stuff because it was 4, right? Yeah, so we can set that, the ring.
the ashes are in that room. Oh my god. Oh my, that one did it too, I just didn't notice it. Oh my god. I don't think we have anything else. What were, it was,
Well, you could look at the
yeah, the Omicron. Hold on.
human ashes. 7 sacrifices.
Okay, sentimental object, we got that. We don't have that, I don't think.
No, I'm not sure how we would get that. We've got the skull and human ashes.
Okay,
So we need 7 sacrifices and the human ashes.
so 1, 2, 2 more spots. Let's go see
Take a picture of the chair.
this thing.
No, the chair with the.
Oh,
Because it's got pictures all around it.
yeah, that's smart.
We have the triangle.
Yeah, so we can open that door now.
Yeah.
God, that tears of blood is a nice touch.
I was thinking something would come out that door.
I was really hoping nothing would.
Bottom lock. Yeah, boy.
Just a closet? No.
Yeah.
Why would it be just a closet?
Yeah, it's gonna play into it as a sacrifice.
Oh, that would be twisted. No, look at the coloring. It's a Ryobi.
There must be something
It's
useful.
not a real contractor then.
Okay, so there's that I can interact with, but... Oh, look at this. I wonder if we have to use the buzzsaw.
Ooh, alt cutters. Now we can do the toilet.
Oh, so close. What?
Up.
Up, down, 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 up, up.
And then there was another box.
Yes, right there. Use. Oops, down. Down, up, down. Down. Down, down, up, down. Down. Damn it. Down, up, down, up. Up,
Down.
down, up.
So what we use let's look at the. There's 2 boxes that we have that we haven't done anything with.
It's in storage.
Go back to the ritual.
That, like, closet?
Um,
Hold on, what's this?
no.
This is from Grandma's diary.
I hate when Albert spends the night working. Once it gets dark, it's like the world turns upside down. There are creaking noises all over the house. And the house. I know my sight is getting worse, but yesterday I got lost in my own home. And it's not because of my sight. The rooms are moving around. Couldn't even find my own bedroom. We are not safe in here. Not anymore. Not with this thing living among us. The next day, Albert got mad at me for lighting candles up all over the house, but for some reason, I think light protects us. Okay, that's good to know.
The room with the 4 angels.
Oh, yeah. I think it's right here.
Read the book.
Read the book?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm assuming we were going to use the saw for.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. one of the boxes I don't think we could open. Right. Because one box we opened and I think there were pictures.
We found the other box. It was rusted. We found it down in that really creepy like water scene with the.
Yeah. So if we go to the safe.
Okay. I think there's a safe in here.
Yeah.
This is the one that's rusted.
Yeah, that's the one box. Now take the sun box. Let's look and see.
Is there anything I can store that I don't need? I doubt it. But
Probably Luca's
diary.
diary.
I just want to make sure we don't run out of room.
Yeah, because we are.
Okay, so yeah.
I should keep this.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll use the. Look at the box that we can open. Does it have something in it? It had pictures, but. So those are. Are there? Well, there's two. I was thinking maybe these would be the
Sacrifices.
sacrifices.
These pictures.
So we have to open the other box.
Okay, let's take the other box that I saw. Maybe we can use it then. Or use that to open the box. I like how this game requires you to think a little bit, but it's not to the extent that Visage was. It's where you have to be a freaking private investigator.
Yeah. No, that was just the unlock.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, oops. That's not what I'm gonna do. There we go.
4. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then we have 2.
That's 6. So we need one more.
But maybe it had the pieces that we need.
Okay.
Maybe we can try setting them down.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Bloodiest.
Bloodiest Christmas.
Oh, I think this is Bloodiest Studios that created this, so that is right there. Run. I wonder if I can sit down.
So maybe we gotta do that little. Oh, yep.
Oh my god.
I need to find the 4 digits to open this door. They must be somewhere.
Why do you want to open this door?
Well, there's digits everywhere.
Okay, so 7. Let's try 7196. Yeah, let's try. I see that sequence twice, so maybe that'll work. Some of them got back around today.
Maybe we can't. The other door was locked behind you. Nope, it's open now.
What was... We looked at this already.
That goes to the room where like the safe is.
I see. I still see like right there 7196. Let's say
Another tea. From Father Mulligan or whatever his name is.
Father Mulligan. That's the wrong way. What's here? Nope. That's to the very beginning of the game. How is that damn? I have to go all the way through here.
Back.
No? Is it back? Oh, yeah. You right.
This house is not nearly as bad as Visage.
Oh man, Visage was a nightmare.
John, I must stress to you how dangerous these demons really are. I've witnessed a few exorcisms in my time. Not everyone lived to tell the tale. These beings are not alive, and that makes them stronger than us. They entertain themselves with us. They enjoy our fear, causing us pain. They feed off of it. It gives them power, gives them strength. When one of them becomes attached to one of us, it's all but impossible to stop. They play with our bodies and minds.
Does this mean that
until they find what they were
that
looking
woman
for?
is attached to
They're
the
no
camera?
longer human.
Attached
They are
to me?
beyond everything you know. John, I implore
She's
you,
no longer human.
seek help. I'll investigate that woman you told me about, MADiSON Hale, and I'll get back to you as soon as I find something. Keep all of this information away from your son. Get rid of that camera as soon as you get this message, but please, please do be careful. If your child has already had contact with this entity, his life, yours, and your family's are in
Mom.
jeopardy.
Chanel, what have I done?
It wasn't you, bro.
I need to find a way to end this. Fuck. It burns. My body burns. Horns?
Oh.
I think I've seen something like this in the house.
Have you?
If we can get to that toilet. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Okay.
If we can get back and go to that toilet in Woodcutter's town.
Oh, true. True.
Open that up.
We have a lead. Oh, this is where I can't. Yeah, that's where I can't go.
That's where you wanna go.
That's what I said. I said Joe Montaigne. Fuck you.
In that bathroom, there's one other. Oh, I guess maybe it is that bathroom. It's just the other side.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Horns. Where did we see the?
That totally, or that refrigerator gets you every time.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
How many times do I have to tell you there's nobody in this house?
Al?
I'm done with your bullshit.
Albert, listen to me.
It's just a book. A fucking book, Elizabeth. See? There's no one here. It doesn't exist. It's not real, goddammit.
I know everything that's happening to me has something to do with it. I just know it.
It's a disease, Elizabeth. You are sick for the Lord's sake.
Not sick.
You'll end up losing your mind if you don't cut the crap. That book has nothing to do with your illness. Stop acting like a child. Stop hiding our stuff and take your goddamn pill. Jeez!
Do you think it's normal? Do you think pupils vanish like dust? I'm telling you that fucking thing is what's causing this
Enough,
for me.
Elizabeth! Stop acting like a 10-year-old and go to bed.
Albert, everything
What an
started
a-hole.
the day we brought that fucking book to this house.
It's a disease, Elizabeth.
If you
You're
don't
sick.
believe me, I will leave this place. I'm done. And I'm taking Johnny with me. We are not staying here.
Hey, wait a minute. This is too much. You're paranoid, Ellie. It's 4 a.m., Elizabeth. Just go back to bed before we wake up Johnny. Come on. We can talk about this now.
You're gonna regret this. You'll end up all alone. Just you and your stupid fucking clock.
Okay, some insight.
Combination. Oh, yeah.
This game does not give you any breaks. Okay.
It was a slow burn getting into it, but
Yeah,
now
it's just full-fledged.
scared.
No. Whatever. I'm not scared.
You're scared.
No.
Okay, so we got a cement block. The only horns I could think of was like maybe the Babadook.
Yeah. Maybe.
Which was to your right, and then through. To your right. Some horn. Take a picture.
Six.
Right 5.
Left 6.
No, not again. No, fuck. I can't feel my fingers. What is happening to my body?
Okay, we need to go to my grandpa's office.
Light bulb.
I don't know what this could mean. There was a red light, but everything was dark.
You're right. The red light from that Babadook thing.
Yeah, yeah. I guess, yeah, that was red.
I'm not sure where I'm at right now.
Yeah, it's that way, through there, all the way to the end.
Oh, okay, yep, right.
Oh, the couch is on the ceiling now.
She did say the house is moving. Was there anything under the couch though that we can now grab?
You can try taking a picture. Although I think those were just pictures from when we took the medallion. But shit, it's weird. Affectionately named Babadook.
Concrete block. Right 5.
Yeah. 6 left.
Right 10.
Yeah.
Oh, here's this. Right 5, is that what you
It
said?
was right 5. You had a 6. Which you would have to, yeah, do 6 left. And then.
Liar. I read from first tarot cards. Okay. What was that scribbled note that said?
It was in the bathroom. If it's not. The only other red light. The only other red light was when the generator was on.
It's the bathroom.
Yeah, the bathroom has that scribble note.
What's that say? Mine's still working. It was in here?
Yeah, it was. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah, you're right. Okay, what does it say?
Oh, 5 left is the last one. It's a blank right. You got a 6.
And so 5 left.
So the first one should be 6.
6 left. 10 right, maybe? I'm getting the
I
10
think
from that.
Yeah, but I think we need to do whatever the red light is.
Did we take a
That's what we
picture?
Scribbled.
Yeah.
We did take a picture. It didn't do anything.
The Babadook didn't take. Okay.
The only other time is when the power was out. So I think you have to turn the generator off.
What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, because now
Yeah,
we're at
you're
red
right.
light.
Can't do anything.
What?
I guess. Well, I think it has to be like an actual light bulb, not like one of these.
The doorbell. I gotta get to the front door.
Can you use it?
Oh, there's a red light. Up above. Oh no,
That's a
just
reflection.
Can you answer the phone? That should be right behind you.
I think it's the doorbell.
Oh, that's right. They said it was the doorbell.
God, this game is ridiculous.
I don't.
You know what? I'm gonna stay within the light.
Yeah, you gotta listen, I guess, for the.
Oh my god.
It's getting louder, I think.
watching the TV is.
Because I think he did say that was the door he needed to go through earlier.
I think it's getting louder.
Yeah.
Did you check the timestamp?
No, there was somebody
Oh.
in the chat. Yeah, we took a look at the notepad. Oh, cool.
Yo, I mean, tapping out, buddy.
Oh, wait. Yeah, get me through there.
She's playing with my mind. There is no fucking escape.
Photographs of the dismembered limbs of her victims. Apparently, the woman photographed the corpses while mutilating them. It is still unclear whether the photos were part of the rites she was carrying out, or if she simply took the photos to immortalize the events. According to official sources, the 43-year-old woman, MADiSON Hale, intended on murdering 7 people. Fortunately, the police were notified before she could carry it out, putting an end to the massacre after the 4th victim.
Yeah.
It is still unknown if she was under the
Oh yeah,
influence
it
of any
got me
drugs,
so good that I
or
gotta tap
if it
out.
was actually a witchcraft
little bit of
ritual
beer.
as indicated by the evidence found at the scene. Suggesting the latter, police officers found books at the scene containing strange symbols, candles, dead animals, and one of the more macabre details, photographs of the dismembered limbs of her victims. Apparently, the woman photographed the corpses while mutilating them. It is still unclear whether the photos were part of the rites she was carrying out, or if she simply took the photos to immortalize the events. According to official sources, the 43-year-old woman, MADiSON Hale, intended on murder, and 3 fingers have not been found. The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well along with the other corpses. So far, his left leg and 3 fingers have not been found. The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well along with the other corpses. So far, his left leg and 3 fingers have not been found.
It sounds like something is moving.
MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well along with the other corpses. So far, his left leg and 3 fingers have not been found. The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well.
I wonder what these numbers are for.
Corpses. So far, his left leg and 3 fingers have not been found. The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well along with the other corpses. So far, his left leg and 3 fingers have not been found.
First is a 75.
The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in pieces inside the well along with the other corpses. So far, his left leg and 3 fingers have not been found. The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. MADiSON mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable. His body was found in 71-year-old mother. And it is
What'd you do? Oh, nice.
stabbed her at her own front door. Neighbors witnessed her dragging the body into the house and notified the police. The woman's body was found unrecognizable in more than 13 pieces. His body was dismembered as well. According to police reports, MADiSON amputated her legs while she was still alive.
You take a
The woman
picture
passed
of the
away
nameplate
due
that
to
the
great
police
loss of
is
blood.
Yeah.
Hours later, MADiSON continued to mutilate her body before disposing of it. The second victim was her 71-year-old mother.
So something
MADiSON amputated both of her legs while she was still alive. The woman passed away due to great loss
now
of
to the
blood.
third floor.
Hours later, MADiSON continued to mutilate her body before disposing of it. The second victim was her 71-year-old mother. Year-old man. MADiSON hit his head with a sharp object repeatedly. The young man died instantly. His body was dismembered as well. The third victim was a 27-year-old man. MADiSON hit his head with a sharp object repeatedly.
Maybe
The
is
young
that
man
is
died
it him?
instantly. His body was dismembered as well.
Maybe I can break the wall with something.
Use a hammer.
MADiSON hit his head
No,
with
we
a
can
sharp
get that in.
object repeatedly. The young man died instantly. His body was dismembered as well.
What?
The third victim was a 27-year-old
Oh,
man. MADiSON hit his head with a sharp object repeatedly.
think.
The young man died instantly. His body was dismembered as well.
Drake Fletcher. 60 to 87 is 27. That's hammer.
Object repeatedly. The young man died instantly. His body was dismembered as well. The third victim was a 27-year-old.
Oh, those are all reserved for me. You play the really good ones. I didn't play
into the house and
the
notified
ones
the
that always
police.
get me.
The woman's body was found unrecognizable in more than 13 pieces.
Oh,
The final victim was a 35-year-old woman. MADiSON
So
stabbed
just
her
look at
her
the
own front door. Neighbors witnessed her dragging the body into the house and notified the police. The woman's body was found in more than 13 pieces. The final victim was a 35-year-old
Like 30, just need 32 to 75.
yeah.
That would make that.
witnessed her dragging the body into the house
And how old is?
notified the police.
Oh, that's true.
The woman's body was found unrecognizable
Maybe this one will be
in
a
more
man.
than 13 pieces.
Dorothy Mantooth.
The final victim was a 35-year-old woman. MADiSON stabbed her.
Wait, I can see 1952 to something. It's the
House and notified the police.
year of death is covered up.
But
That's how.
it couldn't be 2001.
More than 13 pieces.
Hale died in 87, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Was a 35-year-old woman.
There are no numbers on this one.
It's you.
Oh no, you take a picture of your reflection.
Might as well look and see what happens in there. No jump scare? Should've been like a hand or something instead of a Yeah, we're pretty far into the game. I think we'll get to like 75% probably tonight.
Yeah, I think my goal is to finish it on our next stream.
Yeah, I think we will.
It'll be good timing for Still Lake City. Right? Oh no.
I'm guessing I can turn the generator back on. What's the couch like that? Oh no. No, it didn't. What's the generator? It's got basement. Clocks though, we can now do clock puzzles. Where the hell are you? Oh, we got our save. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Okay. So I am gonna get back to the generator
Yeah.
if it lets me. I have a feeling it might get got.
There we go.
Still so on edge. Okay. We have a key for clock. So we've got all these weird clocks around. Oh,
Excuse me?
that chair just moved.
I like chairs, but not that one.
Come on. Oh, I can't use the computer. So is there a specific clock? Oh my god, so much is happening in this house. Oh, maybe it's this door.
Oh, it's
There we
gotta
go.
be, yeah.
Open the door. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah.
Always you.
Always me. Okay.
God.
Oh, this just
My
looks
body.
terrible.
My hands.
Captain Hook would not appreciate
This
this
is-
room.
What the priest was talking about.
Just keep going.
That thing is. thing is feeding off of me.
I like it.
What's that?
Your Captain Hook reference.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah. My boy, my boy.
I was a big Peter Pan fan growing up, and Hook is still to this day one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's great. I was supposed to. Okay, TikTok. There was a big clock in the beginning. I know there was a clock in the beginning. Oh, it's right here. Look at that. You look at it.
Oh, can you use the bolt cutters right there?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. There we go.
9 left, 11 right,
Never forget.
5 left.
9/11/6.
Thank you. 9, 11, 5.
That's what I said.
Okay, well, let me take. Oh, there's 2 clocks.
Grandpa used to work in here.
Which clock would it? That one. Oh, maybe that's a wait for a clock. The thing we pulled out of the toilet. I do like that all these ghosts tend to be naked though.
It's kind
Demons. It's kind of nice because I mean, like, was it Dorothy?
of, I mean, oh yeah. I mean, MADiSON looks like she might put out.
You know she
Yeah.
does. I mean, she'll kill you after, but
It scares me every time.
oh wait. It was
9/11.
started left, right?
Okay.
What do we got? Ah, finally.
That goes in the Babadook. This is a lot to read. John, my son, I'm an old man already and life has passed to all of us. I'm so proud to see the man you've become, so happy to have deeply enjoyed the 2 grandchildren that you gave me, Luca and Chanel. I write this letter so that one day you can understand everything that's going on through my mind right now and debunk the myth that I'm a crazy old man. God does exist, and just like him, so does Satan. All my life I tried hard not to believe, but time has shown me I was profoundly mistaken. Your mother was not sick at all, and I couldn't prevent her sad ending from happening. As far-fetched as it sounds, blue knees is real. That's the second reference to blue knees. I don't know what that means. Not a single specialist was able to trace down the cause of her condition, not to mention find a treatment to help her fight. I truly wish I could go back in time and tell her I believe you. Okay.
I kept trying to contact her for over 15 years. I just wanted to speak with her just one last time. Soon we'll meet again, and I'll beg her to forgive me. This loneliness reminds me, day after day, how hard it gets to live without my most precious and beloved person in the world. At least I can see her face in every room of this huge house. Yeah, there's way too many pictures. Regarding the book, I tried to burn it, tear it, bury it, but there's no use bothering. It somehow manages to get back. It's the Necronomicon, dude. Anyway, I now keep it in my possession under locks and keys. I will not allow history to repeat itself. Thank you for being the son I've always dreamt to have. Love, your dad. Oh, well, at least he said I love you.
Fantastic.
Okay, so it was 9 left, right?
Mm-hmm.
7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sick. Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, we did get a 6. No. Is there a note for this one? A liar. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we need to. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to place these. Oh, bollocks. Okay. It's hard to tell which one is the. Okay, that's the minute hand, right? That's the hour hand. So it's 11. There were so many of these, though. How do I? Ew. First, I gotta find them all. Don't scare me. I'm still locked. There were clocks down there. There was also oh my god, so many doors. There's a clock in here. I'm not doing any rhyme or reason to this. I'm just.
About to say, do you know what you're doing?
I don't.
Okay, 'cause I'm kind of confused.
I'm just setting. I imagine the numbers have something to do with it, but I have no idea. This one. Clock anywhere else. Why don't we go to the attic?
Oh, there you go. Right there.
There was a clock.
Yeah. You know, I haven't heard much about recently was Luke and Twitch. What's he been up to these days?
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, these people chatting.
Oh yeah. Exclusive J was gonna help us out. We got to, yeah. I figured we had to pay attention to the time on the clock, so I was just like, screw it. We'll start putting these things in. So we have to pay attention when the cuckoo comes out. So let's find clock. Oh, it even says, 1:30. Oh, because we have to listen to the cuckoo.
I'm just catching up on the chats right now. Oh, Desi asked if we're far into the game. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna be able to wrap it up next stream.
We may want to actually start wrapping this one up.
Yeah. We're like an hour 40 into it. So whenever you want to find a stopping point, I'm cool with it. We can chit chat. After every stream recently, like I've watched it and we've ended up like chatting for like 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah. Oof. That was a
Okay.
Okay, I do want to see how far we can tell you. Oh, we're 82%.
Oh yeah, we will, because we started off on this stream at 48%.
Yeah. So we did quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's gotten really intense.
Yeah, it has. I can turn on a light now. Surprised I didn't turn it on earlier when I was
Getting scared.
yes, will be on scared. There we go. Okay. What to say about MADiSON? If you could rank the top 3 games as far as the top 3 scariest games we've played so far.
That we've played.
Yes, that we've played. What would they be?
I'm still trying to equate this to Visage. And this is scary. I'm trying to think about Visage. You know, the thing playing MADiSON that's not the same as Visage is like 333 or 313.
Something like that, yeah. Whatever time it was on those clocks.
Yeah, I think it was 313. Like that still scares me whenever like I purchase something and it's like 313.
Oh, for real? So it lingers.
It lingers, and there's still times where like if it's dark at night, I see a mirror, and I go back to Visage. And I'm like, screw you, Dorothy. And I still think about Lucy.
Lucy? That's the one with the little girl, right?
Yeah, that was the girl.
Lucy, that chapter on Visage was so unnerving. Like when we first started, so if you haven't played Visage, Visage is broken down into 3 different stories that you have to play through. 3 hauntings per se, but there's one that's called Lucy, and Lucy is the name of a little girl. So anything with little kids and a scary movie, or scary game, or whatever it may be, right? It just, for some, I don't know why, the little kids are creepy as hell. And
Really creepy.
we started that chapter about 3/4 into our stream because we had just finished whatever chapter we were finishing.
I think we did Lucy last, actually.
It might have been last.
Yeah, I think she was the last haunting, and then you have to finish out.
To get the tapes, the mirrors, and all that stuff. So we had just started Lucy, and I think we maybe played about 15 minutes or so, and I just like put the sticks down, and I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like, I need to stop. And I think we either watched an episode of Bob's Burgers, or no, we played Bros Force.
We played
Bro
Force. That's right. We're like, we're done. We gotta tap out and do something else.
Something a little more cheerful, I guess. That's disturbing.
One that's like, I'll always remember. Spoiler alerts, I guess.
You've been warned. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoiler alert on Visage.
Yeah. The bathtub filling up, and it took forever. Remember?
And we had to wait.
We're looking around, and there's just that weird little like kabuki head in the window.
And the window just staring.
And it was like,
staring.
what is gonna happen? And then the whole Lucy ending with the jaw.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, and it's like, I think that because it sticks with me makes it a scarier game than MADiSON, because not much is like, this is really good, but not much has stuck with me in the outside world outside of the video game. So I would say Visage, MADiSON, definitely close second. What else? I mean, obviously Silent Hill, the shit message.
The shit message.
So scary.
God, that was so bad.
It was really bad.
That was so free. And do you remember how excited I was for that?
We were.
Because we were like were we still playing Visage? We were in the middle of streaming something. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, and we decided to
I was like,
pivot.
hey, like, we have got to capitalize on this demo.
I think we were playing Ad Infinitum.
Oh, well, maybe I was just looking for an excuse to not play that one. That was hot garbage.
Yeah, that one's bad.
But it's really difficult right now at this point in time for me at least, to identify a top 3, because we have 2 really strong top 2s.
Yeah.
And then whatever's going to be in 3rd place currently, based on what we've streamed and played, it's going to be a very, very far 3rd.
Yeah, and if I had to say, let's move to like a personal list. So Silent Hill tops it for me. Not the shit message, the original Silent Hill.
Oh, okay.
Just because I remember playing that in the dark with headphones on a PSP. I had played it prior, but like that experience and getting so scared. Then Visage, MADiSON, and I would honestly say, as bad as the Blair Witch game was, it stuck with me. The second half of Blair Witch is like really good because it's just so weird and bizarre. And the whole dog thing, like, that messed with me, and that has to do with kids as well, so it's always rough. What would be your personal games
just in general games that
just
I've
in
played?
general, yeah.
Okay. So then I would say the scariest game that I've played so far I think on any given day my answer may change for my top 2, but it's Visage. And it's similar to your reasoning, but with Visage, I remember the very first time I played this game, I knew it was going to be scary. Like, I followed Sad Square Studios when Visage was still in its GoFundMe or Kickstarter phase.
Yeah.
And, the developers were like, we're really big into this genre. We want to make the scariest game ever. I got super excited for it, so I followed it very closely. But they kept pushing the drop date, pushing it, until eventually I just kind of lost track of it.
Yeah.
And then I found it on PlayStation Store one day randomly for like $8, and I was like, okay, I'll buy it, whatever. But I didn't know how scary it was going to be. So I still remember to this day, that first day that we streamed it, you came over. After you left, I had to pee like really bad. I didn't want to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be in. Yeah, I didn't want to see a mirror. So I think because of that, Visage is number one for me, then MADiSON. And I would say probably Dead Space 2.
Dead Space 2.
Dead Space 2 got me good. Alien Isolation is an honorable mention though. That one was really creepy.
I feel like that's less.
It's a different type of scary.
anxiety-driven.
Yeah. Oh, very much
Just
anxiety
very
driven.
Anxiety. But yeah, I guess it's the staying power.
Yeah.
Because this I don't have like. I don't know. There's nothing in this that equates to my real life.
Mm-hmm.
But like mirrors.
Yeah.
Like kids being sick and like summoning their own imaginary friend that's like a demon. I also see like because the mirrors could get me, but the moment any of this stuff happened, I'm one of those people who's like, oh hell no. Like if in the house a chair just moved.
Oh, I'm getting the fuck out.
Yeah, I'd be like,
I'm gone.
we're moving. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't play around with that.
Like I am calling you at
Yeah.
3 a.m. and gonna keep calling you until you answer, and you get mad at me, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna stay in your office. Like I really don't care where, but
Yeah.
we're coming over for an extended period of time.
And if I asked why and you said a chair moved, I'd be like, don't you bring that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I'll
you're
pay
like,
for your hotel.
That's
You're
right.
not bringing that thing here. These things follow you, man.
Oh my god.
So like this, I just couldn't. Yeah, there's just like nothing in my life that would get me. But like the losing the baby, the mirrors. As much as we hated the house in Visage, it really amped up the anxiety
Yeah, I would
of
say.
the house shifting on you and changing. 'Cause they talked about the house changing here, but they're just like changing furniture and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the actual, you're running from something and you're like, oh my god, this corridor is different, and you're just like stuck at a dead end. Was pretty freaky. I have to play Dead Space. You got me the remake.
Yeah. Well, you could stream it on your own, or we could pick it up one day. Like, because we had kind of a dry spell on horror games after we beat Visage. Not a ton, like, really great titles was coming out, or were coming out, which is why we ended up at Infinitum.
Ad Infinitum came out.
But honestly, I mean, we've said it before, but I'll say it again, like, the very beginning of Ad Infinitum looked like it was going to really be a great game.
It started good.
Yeah.
And then I had to beat a flying raven.
Which is
vulture
so
monster
ridiculous. Yeah.
at the end. And,
But yeah, so MADiSON right now, I'm sure you saw earlier, is scaring the crap out of me.
yeah, it's getting good.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna like, after you leave, I don't think I'm gonna go to bed and like be thinking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different from Visage.
Visage, like, I had to watch like a couple episodes of like Bob's Burgers or The Office after you left.
Just calm down.
Yeah.
And we don't have it because Twitch in there. I hadn't used Twitch in so long, I didn't realize their retention policy was so short, so we lost those. But I remember we picked it up at Rakin, the mental hospital, and we just started it, and you like turned a corner or something, and it was just like a sign, and you like freaked the fuck out.
I threw the controller, almost fell out of the game. Then Fukin Twitch was like, are you okay, dude?
Yeah,
And I was like, I don't know.
it wasn't something really scary, but that's what was great about that game, is like you were just so
On edge, yeah.
and you could die, like, so that's another thing with this game. There's no you can die, but really there's only been 2 parts. It was the hallway and it's been the Nazi both times.
the Nazi, man. So,
But I feel safe in this game.
I do, yeah.
You get jump scared, but you're like, oh, it's not a big deal. So I think it would have been scarier if there were more chances.
it's like a threat,
Yeah,
like a
the
constant
of
threat.
dying.
I mean, even like going back to like Resident Evil what's the first one they remade? Was it Resident Evil 2 with Mr. The big giant dude.
You're talking about Nemesis?
No, that's
Is that
Resident Evil
3?
3. There was a second one on Resident Evil 2, and I can't remember his name, but he basically just like once you get to a certain point in the game, he just stalks you the entire game.
Yeah.
And you can't kill him. It's kind of like the Xenomorph in Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
But just like having that constant threat to where you can't just like casually, like in this game, we're just casually exploring the clocks and things like that. So
scary stuff, but I don't feel Visage was like you're always like turning around and always looking around and like waiting for the sound or like if the lights start going. I guess because you have the insanity meter too, so that helped like ratchet up the tension.
Oh yeah, which it was also a little annoying too because you could kind of subdue the insanity meter a little bit by going into light.
Yeah.
But your light source was very few and far between. If you had a candle, that was only temporary because it was going to burn out. If you turned the light on, that was very temporary because the generator always turned
Always
off.
went out and it was too hard to get to. And if the ghost wanted to, or whoever was haunting, they wanted to fuck with you, they would just turn it right off.
Yep. Which
So it was a waste of time to go there.
time and resources because you also had a lighter that would run out of fuel. So yeah, they just
Yeah, because I remember the controls were terrible.
oh
Those are big,
god,
right?
so bad. Play it on PC if you're gonna play it.
I remember ditching like 5 lighters or something accidentally, and then we like, of course none of the lights worked and we needed it. It was just like, I don't know, dude, I ditched them. I don't know.
You had pills you could take too, but I don't think we really used that mechanic much at all.
I accidentally ditched.
You did.
quite a
You
few
popped all the pills and said deuces.
Yeah, you know me. It's just good time.
Yeah.
It's a good time. I am loving this game though. It's really good. It's an engaging story. I want to say like at the start of the last one, or maybe halfway through, I was like, okay, the story fully came into picture. So I'm not sure there's much more in the story that's gonna get us.
No. I think during this playthrough we reached the climax of the game, and right now we're kind of at the resolution. Like it's but the storyline's engaging. Like if this was a horror movie, it would be one that I would be a fan of. Because I like this style of horror movies with like demons and possessions. Like one of the scariest movies, one of my favorite scary movies is A Haunting in Connecticut is one of them that for me was really good. But it's about a kid that gets sort of possessed or whatever, and then but there's like this craziness that happens, and there's a resolution and whatever. They're cliche, like there's so many of them that are just like that, but it's good. It's not original by any stretch, but it's done really well.
I don't mess with that stuff.
I don't mess with it, but I like movies about it.
No, I won't even watch it.
Really?
My mother and my brother are huge horror fans, so they'll go.
No,
to
I didn't know you
movies and
were.
watch.
Okay.
Oh yeah, big time, and they'll go and
I can
watch.
see that.
All these Exorcist movies and stuff like that. And
You're
I
like,
was
nope.
No, I don't mess. I like forced myself to watch Exorcist 3.
So then,
because
is
I
this
just heard
fucking
it
with
was
you then?
So good. No, this one doesn't.
Because it's basically like those movies, but it's interactive. You're playing the story.
Yeah, but I think you're not seeing somebody possessed.
Okay, that's
Right,
fair.
he is possessed, but you can't see his face. It's not like a real human actor. And I think the problem was because, my mom and brother watched Exorcist because they loved it, and I was super young. And her face and her eyes just like, ugh. So
Yeah.
I don't mess with that stuff.
Touche, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, I like those the most because they scare me the most.
Yeah.
Like, I think slasher movies are good, but they're not scary to me.
No, they're just funny.
Yeah, except for The Strangers. The Strangers was creepy as hell.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that one.
It came out a little while ago, but it's effective.
I'm more of like a joyride kind of
Joyride, Candy Cane.
Candy Cane.
Joyride was a great movie.
Because that's like
Paul Walker, rest in peace.
Walker, Steve Zahn.
Yeah,
and
Steve Zahn.
That one lady who was in everything for a while. never heard from her again. That scares me. Those scare me more so because it's like there's nothing supernatural about it. It could totally happen. Like
Yeah,
you
well,
could
that's why
totally
Strangers
just
was so
mess with-
scary.
Oh,
Because it wasn't
like
supernatural. Yeah, it was just basically these people who lived in like BFE and they were just living their normal lives and they looked out the kitchen window. It was nighttime. They looked out the kitchen window and they just saw someone with a mask holding a butcher knife. And it kind of escalated from there.
Oh man, I think it was the last time we streamed here. So I've got the porch cameras.
At your house?
At my house. So I got back. No, this was after you left, so this was the last stream. And laid down on the couch. I was like, oh, I'm just going to YouTube a bit while my wife is sleeping in the room. Well, I guess the notification for somebody. So I get a notification and it's that somebody is in the back. And I pull it up and look and it's a person like all in white, like moving through the backyard. I was like, what the hell? And then I started looking more and more and I was like, that's Michelle though. And I'm like, I can hear her, in the room. So it was just a delay, but it was so creepy. And that's the stuff like, strangers, that it's just like, that's what worries me is just some random creepy person.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because what do you do? I mean,
Call cops.
we're strapped in this house, so.
Well, we all know why I can't have guns.
Too soon.
No, it's been years.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so one creepy story from a long time ago, when we first had our son, we were still adjusting to the baby monitor, and we didn't realize that there was kind of a lag, like it's just like a few seconds. So he started crying. Mel went in there to check on him, whatever, got him to calm down, he went back to sleep, and as she was leaving, she was already back in her room. Now granted, the master bedroom was pretty close to where he was sleeping.
Yeah.
By the time she got back in the room, I rolled over and looked at the monitor, and she was, well, it didn't look like her, you could just tell someone was in the room.
Oh, your heart drops.
Oh my god, beyond drop.
Yeah.
Because like, if you're this kid's parent, your life doesn't matter anymore. Like, you exist to raise this child and protect this child. So like, as scared as I was prepared to die, but I was like so scared. And then when I realized what had happened, I just laughed my ass off.
Yeah, you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
We had last night some book, some really thin book that's on it's on the bunk bed, but it's on like the top overhang shelf. The fan had caught it.
Oh.
So it was doing this.
Oh no.
So we were looking at the monitor and just like, that is so creepy. It's just
Well, and then just like the night vision on the camera will catch like the reflection on their eyes. It's the creepiest. There was a few times where my son would wake up in the middle of the night when he was a baby, and he would sit up. So I guess he was like a little bit older. He could sit up, and he would just stare at the wall.
Yeah.
He wouldn't blink. He wouldn't move. He would just stare at the wall for what seemed like hours, but it was realistically probably like 20 or so seconds. But it's just like, bro, what are you looking at right now?
My son, a few nights ago, did that. They popped up. He's old enough now. He like knows the camera. He was definitely still asleep, and so he just like stares at it.
Oh,
he's looking up, and he goes, "Wow!" And we were like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
And then he just went right back to sleep.
Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrifying. I don't know what else to say about MADiSON though. It's extremely effective. It's a very good game. The controls aren't bad at all. Like, they're pretty intuitive. VR though, you have to stand up. You have to. We tried to like kind of get around that. In fact, if you are following us at all, or if you decide to follow us, you'll notice that we have one stream that says MADiSON VR, and that's it. And then the rest of our streams are just MADiSON. And we actually started the game over and replayed that because playing it in VR sort of ruined the immersion. And I know that's like counterintuitive, but the reason why is because the controls were so wonky that like let's say you had to open a door, like you had to like be super precise, and it didn't even really feel like you were doing it anymore. You were just essentially troubleshooting.
It was more frustrating than anything.
Yep.
And it took us 20 minutes to get back where we were, not in VR.
Oh, playing just like
after
this
playing
version.
Like 2 hours of VR. So it just wasn't worth it.
If we were still doing this in VR, we'd probably be 14% complete. But it's a fantastic game. If you're a fan of horror and you want to find a good game to play and you haven't played this, highly recommend it. But at the very least, watch someone stream it, whether it's through us or someone like I recommend this game because
I do.
it accomplishes what it set out to achieve.
It's top of the horror.
Oh, for sure.
I think the body cam game, not the shooter, but the one I played the demo of. It's not called body horror or something like that. That one was pretty freaky, just because of the body cam. So I think that'll be good when it comes out. I think Tenebris Somnia, even though it's got the like almost Atari like graphics, but switching to
the live action cutscenes, which is really cool.
So I think that one will be good. Unfollow.
Yeah, you played that demo.
We'll have to see the combat's like a little wonky and some of the graphics of that, but they've changed the demo a number of times now, so I think they're trying to really refine it.
I played the demo for Luto, and it was really good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's on the same level of like MADiSON or Visage, but I definitely do think it belongs in the conversation.
Yeah.
It was very scary, but
If that ever comes out.
if it ever comes out, there's nothing about it.
It could have just been, there's a lot of talk of these ultra realistic graphic games coming out, and they're just like Unreal 5 engine tests, basically. And so you're only getting like, these minimal games that are coming out with it as they're trying to like really figure out how to do full games. And Unreal 5 still Wakes the Deep though.
Yeah, can we play the trailer for that? And will it capture it?
Yeah, I can actually. Well, yeah, you could play it through PlayStation, and then I'll capture it. Well, you could just go to the store, too.
Oh, yeah, that's even better. You may not want to see my YouTube browsing history. I just can't.
I want to see it.
Here, search over here. So this will be what we stream after MADiSON, and it looks like it's on sale for 10% off. So
Yeah, it's the little pre-order sale. I think I'm gonna get the physical though.
Oh, I would want the physical.
And we would never just share the physical between us, because that's against PlayStation's. Oh, they don't have any.
Not sure.
Guess you have to go to the two with the U.
The two with the U. Okay, I can do that. That's not a problem. Plus we want to show support to the devs. There it is. I don't want to watch it. Let's just watch it. There you go. Oh,
You bring the police to my door, to my rig.
I can sort this, right? I just need time.
Don't you answer me back! You're fired. You hear me? Fired.
Jesus, Gregor! Gregor!
I think it's gonna be. It'll be good. It'll be the intensity, at least. Not
Yeah.
intensity, the anxiety.
Well, and it's the same studios. I think at least it's the same studios that brought Amnesia. Did I read that right?
Yeah, I think it is an Amnesia.
Okay.
Well, from the same studio.
Well, it's also the same studio that did Soma, and we loved that one. Y'all, I was, how many games was I for? I was like 0 for like 3. Like
Visage was great.
well, Visage, yeah, but I started way up here.
Yeah.
I had nowhere to go but down.
Down you went.
Yeah, Soma was not it.
On the hill, the ship message was not it.
Oh yeah, that was garbage too. I feel like there was another one that I recommended that we were like, no. But either way.
I had Ad Infinitum and that was not good. So.
Well, I think horror games are a lot like horror movies.
Yeah, that's
like 10% are good, 90% are hot garbage.
Yeah, I was gonna do Alone in the Dark, and then I was like, no, they have such a bad track record with those games. I was like, I'll wait and see when it comes out, and then yeah, pretty much got crapped all over. So
I
I'm
did.
glad we skipped that one.
I did really want to play that. It was an online game. It was pretty cheap. It was like 30 something bucks. And it had previous installments that weren't online. What the hell was the name of it?
Outlast Trials.
Outlast Trials.
Yeah, that one looks good.
But I think I really and truly wanted to play that one because I didn't really have anything else on the radar.
Yeah, and it's horror. I don't know, to really like feel it and get into it seems like more of a single player endeavor.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what else to say. MADiSON was, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, you've heard what we said about it so far. I don't have any knocks against it. I guess that's why I recommend it. Like nothing has struck me that stood out as like, this would be a good game, but like Visage, I was like, this is a great game, but the controllers are garbage. Like MADiSON doesn't do that for me yet. Like I haven't had any massive complaints except for the VR, but we're not playing that now. So
I think with Visage it was PC and then ported,
Mm-hmm.
and so the controls I think would be great on PC. Same with this, I think. When you're talking about the reticule or whatever it's called, and like opening doors and stuff, that can be hard on a controller when it's meant for PC. But they did a lot better job with it. See, I'm trying to think of something negative about it. And yeah, I can't really.
it's narrative driven. It kind of guides you, but it also like allows you to think.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I hate that games do when it like if you don't figure it out immediately, they start like basically telling you what to do. Like the character may think to himself, I wonder what would happen if you did this.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, give me more than 5 seconds to figure this out. But on the flip side, Visage like didn't give any hints, and it was very difficult to figure out on some parts.
Yeah. Just a good story to end it on. And it was the moment that I think my wife was like, I should marry this man. I got a printer from work, so like a legit office printer. And every once in a while, like once in a blue moon, it would decide to like go through a cleaning cycle, and it was so loud. And it was So we lived in a place that wasn't great. I had 2 break-ins, attempted break. Well, one of them the guy got in, but me
That's
and a few other
terrifying.
people were there, and we're like, "What are you doing?" Like, you just walked in the house. And then the other one, somebody was trying to break in, and I showed them through the window my gun. I was like, and they ran off and got into their little truck they had with other people and took off.
You're such a good protector.
Good protector.
Good protector.
But so she wasn't living with me at the time, so she's living with me, and middle of the night, this thing decides to clean, and it sounded like glass was breaking.
Please tell me you beat
At
that
the
printer up.
time, I slept in the nude, and I had bought a little shotgun, and I hopped out of bed immediately, grabbed the shotgun, boom, loaded, cocked, ran out in the hallway naked, and was just like, oh, it's the printer. And I came back, and she was all worried. I was like, it was just the printer. And she was like, what if it had been somebody? You were buck-ass naked. Like,
blasted them.
I was like, hey, I would have protected this house.
That's right, you blast them, man. I mean, you don't take any chances.
You know? And I think she talked about it. She was like, that was like, I felt really safe after that moment. Because, like, there wasn't even like you waking up and just like, boom, springed out of bed. Just
straight to action.
Straight to action. So I always just think, like, now if something happened, I'm like, I'm glad that experience happened, because I think I would just like spring into action. Although now I have to use nunchucks because there's no guns in the house. So.
Well, except for those.
Oh yeah, except for those. But I mean, that's scary too. I guess that and a samurai sword. I mean, those would be pretty scary too.
If someone chased me with a samurai sword,
yeah.
Oh no, I'd rather them just shoot me.
Someone came out,
put me out of my misery,
buck naked, swinging the nunchuck.
Oh my god!
I'm just like, no, I don't want any of this.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
I don't want that heat.
Yeah.
Although I don't think we really have to worry where we are. It would probably be just some homeless person or crackhead looking for something.
Let's give them a beer.
Yeah.
Probably happy. Other things too.
You need bread, you need some water, and a brewski.
Well, you can turn TV on, man. You want to watch some Netflix?
Yeah.
You don't have to break the law to hang out, man.
This is we accept all people here.
That's right.
But yeah, we recommend MADiSON even though we haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, this is true. A lot could change between now. I do think we're going to beat it on the next stream. Like, I'm very confident.
Yeah, we'll beat it. And then that actually works out because Still Wakes the Deep comes out, I want to say next Tuesday.
What, perfect.
Yeah, it comes out next Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, we can beat this and then we can... And actually, if we don't have much time on this, maybe we can even boot up Still Wakes the Deep.
Yeah. Well, we could totally do that.
Alright, well, that's our plan.
Yeah. Alright, y'all. So you heard it right here. We're going to finish up MADiSON next stream. Unless for some weird reason the last like 18% of this game or 16% of this game is 4 hours long, which I don't see that happening at all. I just think we have a good like 30 or 40 minutes left.
It'll be like a Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
Like, I have 2% left. Oh, 18 hours later.
Yeah. Speaking of Metal Gear, which we're not going to talk about Metal Gear because we always talk about Metal Gear. And
we can talk about
we could we could literally just stream and discuss Metal Gear, and it would be like a 10-hour stream.
I started Solid 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, did you see the new trailer for
I did. Yeah,
I didn't watch
remake.
it, but I haven't seen it yet. But
yeah, it's one of those I don't understand because, and we're gonna talk about it.
I'm about to play the trailer.
Snake Eater, I don't think suffers from anything that you would want to remake other than you can maybe even say graphics, but the graphics are good enough.
Oh yeah.
On the original, that I don't know what it buys you, and it surprises me that they didn't decide to remake either Solid, because that could do with graphics and some better
Metal Gear
controls.
Solid remake would be like, don't change anything about the game.
Yeah, you just
update the graphics.
Update the graphics. And
it'd be so good.
Or I don't know why they didn't think about putting 1 and 2.
Flying over Pakistan.
Oh yeah. They could have remade it up to the release of this.
I would have started those 2 packages on Solid, and then again, I don't know if you even need to do 2 because I feel like the graphics are, good. They're not great, but they're good enough. All right, we'll go.
Sons of Liberty.
Yeah,
So you're talking about,
yeah.
Flying over Pakistan. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. The clock is ticking. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this, anyway?
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army. Freeze. Speak. Commencing virtuous mission now.
So yeah, if you like Metal Gear, apparently we like Metal Gear a lot.
Yeah.
I am playing through all the main line, and the first, I guess, 3 games are up there, and I just started Solid 2. So Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, and Metal Gear Solid playthroughs are out there.
Yep. I, for some unknown reason, decided to start streaming Bloodborne. So if you're a FromSoft fan or a Soulsborne fan and you like to backseat game, please hit that follow button because I am going to need some assistance.
If you want to see him get frustrated.
Yes. I've come real, like, I am so close to beating Demon Souls, but I shelved it. Like, it's just at that. Well, I think the Callisto Protocol came out is what happened. And it was so, like, this was before everyone knew that was a garbage game. Yeah. So, my wife bought it for me for my birthday because I was, like, super excited for Callisto Protocol to come out. I mean, because I was a big fan of Dead Space, and knowing, I can't remember his name now. I want to say Gary Sheffield, but I don't think that's it, obviously. But
I think that's a
it's a
comedian
or actor or something.
Film reviewer.
Michael Scofield's from Prison Break. I don't know. Anyways,
it's a guy.
The developer who started the studio that created the Callisto Protocol came directly from Dead Space.
Yeah.
So, and then it's very, very similar. I mean, you just look at side-by-side trailers and it would almost look like the same game. But anyways, I was super excited for it. So when it dropped, I shelved Demon Souls and I just never went back to it.
Yeah.
But I feel like as someone who claims to game, I need to check off a FromSoft game.
Yeah.
So I chose Bloodborne.
I'm so glad you were so into Callisto Protocol though, because that made me buy it. Like, and buying a new game prior to that for me was like, oh, I don't do that. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I wish I had a PS5. And then my wife kept with the tradition of just surprising me with the PS5.
I remember that because she called Mel, and then like I was like the middleman to help kind of see that through. So you're welcome.
Well, thank you. I mean, I was like a month into dating her, and she was like, oh, I left something at the house for you. And I'm like looking around. I'm like, I don't know. And I had to call her, and she goes, there's like nothing on the table or anything. And I was like looking around. It's like, I think it was a PS3. Yeah, it was PS3 at the time. I was like, there's a PS3 controller. A PS3 controller? I don't want a PS3. And I looked, and there's a PS3. And I was like, oh my God, this is so great. Like, you want to hang out? And she goes, no, you have a PS3 to play.
Oh,
Like,
that's amazing.
this night's for you, just play it. And I was like, whoa, a month in, and my brother was like, you have to marry her.
Yeah.
She got you a PS3 and is letting you play all night. Like,
Yeah.
and then she got me a PS4 and a PS5. So when PS6 drops, I'm now selfish and gonna assume she's gonna buy it for me.
I think it would be a safe assumption.
Yeah.
The odds are in your favor.
And if she doesn't, I'm gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the
It's
hell?
like, hey, I just want you to know that the PS6 just dropped, and I'm still playing my PS5.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
I don't have a PS6. I have a divorce attorney on the line. I don't know if the two are equated.
Yeah. And I have a guest bedroom, so
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, if you watched us this far, I'm sorry. This is.
ramble.
I think this has now become like a non-tradition / tradition that after every stream we just chit chat about random things.
Just gotta let some of the anxiety
Yeah.
go of.
That's
playing
it.
these
I
horror
think really and
games.
truly that's probably what it is. What's funny to me, at least, is the intent. From my perspective, is once we wrap up the stream, we're gonna talk about like our impressions from what we had just played.
Yeah.
And it always kind of starts on track, and then we talk about Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, it ends at Metal Gear.
Yeah. But
Have
if
you-
you, oh, go ahead.
Question. Before we end it.
I was about to end it. What
Have
you
you
got?
played Snake Eater?
No, I haven't. That's the only Metal Gear I haven't played, besides like the older ones. But
So, okay.
I've
So
played.
I fully endorse you buying the remake and playing it.
Well,
I mean, I have
appreciate
Snake
it.
Eater 3 before PS5 if you want it, but I think the remake is still going to be good.
So let me tell you, this is the reason why I didn't play Snake Eaters. I beat Metal Gear Solid with my brother when I was really, really young, and I was like playing that with my brother, like couch co-op was like one of the best gaming experiences of my life. It's like a core memory.
Yeah.
I haven't played or beaten any of the previous Metal Gear games. I don't really know anything about them. I just know there's a lot of lore behind it, like Shadow Moses and all of that. Because I loved Metal Gear Solid so much when the PS2 was about to drop and Sons of Liberty, which was the next installment, was like one of the flagship games being released with it. Like I was like super hooked, super ready to go. Played it, loved it, everything about it, even the riding part, which a lot of people kind of like hate on, but I loved it. I didn't really care. But then when 3 came out, I had just gotten into a relationship with this chick, and you know how it is. You know how that goes. So I missed that one, and my brother played it without me, but he said it was the best one. He said he liked it. He liked this more than Metal Gear Solid.
So it was the best one for me, and it's still I'm grappling with Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake and Snake Eater. I think when I replay Snake Eater in this playthrough, I will be like, yes, Snake Eater is the best one, but Metal Gear 2 was so damn good.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to get the collection or just borrow it from you.
Yeah. Anyways, Madison, we recommend, and we'll end it there. I keep extending.
No,
this.
it's okay. It's okay. I think we've covered all our bases. We are still running the promotion that if you are one of the top 100 followers, we will buy you a free game of your choice. Obviously, we're not going to buy like a platinum or diamond edition or anything like that.
Deluxes.
But here's the thing: we've got to get 100 followers first. So everyone who has followed in the past, because of that, and you're like, oh, you guys are a bunch of liars. No, we're not. We just don't have. We haven't hit 100 followers. If and when we do ever get 100 followers, and you have followed, whether it was a month ago or a year ago, you're still going to be put to a drawing to get a free game.
We'll get all those, and that's whether you're subscribed on YouTube or Twitch. Kick is just like, I don't know, it's terrible kind of.
Kick is kind of
So I don't know if we'll count those because they're mostly bots, anyways.
Kick is a lot of bots. I mean, we have like 13 or 14 followers on Kick that I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
But then when I went back and looked at it, because I rarely look at Kick.
Yeah.
And the only time we stream on it is when we multi-stream. But it's all bots. It's, But yeah, so you don't have to subscribe to or follow on both, one or the other. I would prefer that you did both because I'm selfish and I want all the likes. But either or, it doesn't matter.
And our YouTube channel has a ton of stuff that's not streamed, is recorded. I mean, we have like 100. I want to say like
we
100
have
videos.
We have a ton of content on YouTube.
Out
Like,
there.
yeah, so if you like gaming videos, you want to watch some of the streams, check it out. I might stream Streets of Rage, I think is one of the new... The fourth one? Yeah, because it just looked fun. But it's not going to be like a serious stream. It's just going to be like, if I'm bored one day and I feel like streaming, I may toss it on. But on that note, if you watched all of this, we really appreciate it. And
yes, we do.
Yeah. I think that's it.
And thank you, Desi, AAC, and Exclusive J. And we try and do every Tuesday for our horror games, Terror Tuesdays. So next Tuesday, unless something happens, we both have kids and jobs, we will be back on to finish MADiSON.
That's right. Yep.
Well, thank you all.
Peace.